effing
Trash.
trash. But
Oh, okay. W.
Well, let me ask you this. Yeah, ask you this. Just forget what he's done now outside of the show. In the show,
I
was he
haven't
actually good or something? Or decent,
I haven't seen
or...
the show.
It doesn't matter. It
he
does
did
not matter.
I barely watched
It
it when it
doesn't.
came out.
It
Okay.
doesn't, but at the same time, he didn't make the characters different.
Okay.
He was
Bring
literally
anything-
Clark Kent all the time. He was Clark Kent as Superman. He was Clark Kent as Clark Kent. Like, I don't know
Okay.
how people didn't see it.
There was no
Okay.
dual identity there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was just him. Like, no clumsiness, no nothing. And his suits were too
Garbage
big.
through and through.
Clark Kent. Crap.
All right.
Bro, what?
I'm setting rules right fucking now. Now that we got the garbage out of the way, we're going down the fucking line, one person at a time.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Okay.
Phil's my
Lance.
dad, so whatever he says goes. Christopher Reeve is going in S.
S.
I'll say S as well.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to put him.
The Superman. Yep.
Absolutely. It's unanimous. S.
B.
I knew that was gonna happen. I fucking
Too
knew
bad.
that
It still
was
gets S.
Yeah, he's still S.
I'm outvoted. It don't fucking matter. But
I mean,
he's
two
fine.
bad movies doesn't stop him from being S.
Oh yeah, Superman 3 was ass, but
3 and 4 were both ass.
Rest in
is-
Peace is better than 3.
I
True.
forgot about 4.
But are we judging the movies they are in or how they perform as the character?
You're judging
How they
that
perform as
Superman.
the character.
Yeah.
Okay. On that merit, yeah, he's all right. I understand that the thought process. Even if I
So
don't
this is
wholeheartedly
Tim
agree.
Daly.
Tim
That's
Daly.
the DC AMU, right? The like TV.
And let me
universe?
guess, the other one is George Newbern, right?
Yep.
The one
Yeah.
down there in the
Yeah.
bottom, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
Okay, so like Superman, the animated series and stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then a few movies.
Okay, so
Yes.
I'm gonna say A, just because I like George. I like George better.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to being second. I'll go B from what I've heard of him. But I haven't like seen the whole show through. So
Don't be mad, everyone. He's young. It's not his fault.
I've seen a lot of the other era of that shows, but
I'm gonna go A on this one too. Loved what they did. He was Clark Kent to a T. He was Superman to a T. Although kind of like Lance, I do prefer George out of the two that played
Yeah.
this character. But I don't have. There's not anything for me that lessens Tim Daly's portrayal. But I'll put him in A.
Taj.
Oh, you put him in A.
I go A. Like the rest of the boys, I grew up more with George Newbern's take.
yeah.
But
Up to Ladia.
when I go back to Superman, I hate a lot. When we go back to Superman the animated series, I still get a kick out of it. So I would put him in A.
The fuck is somebody playing Pac-Man?
Yeah, I was just about to
That's been
Sounds like
happening for
Final
like 10
Fantasy.
minutes.
I just heard it.
I like
Omega?
the background music.
I've been playing this the whole fucking time I've been here,
Sounds like
and it's Final Fantasy. It's Final
Yeah.
Fantasy X.
All right.
Yeah, I know those menu sound effects from anywhere. Anyway, this Superman that this is one that I not necessarily grew up. This came out when I was about like I think 15, 16 or ish, sometime around there. But yeah, I was gonna put this. I'm kind of bouncing this between A and S, but I'll say A.
S.
Phil. Okay.
All right.
Claudia.
I'm gonna say for Tim Daly an A.
I think that
Oh,
lands him an A, Lance.
A's have it. Next up, Brandon Routh. And since this is technically the same version, we can just lump him together.
So this is Superman Returns and the Crisis stuff included.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lance.
sorry, Lance. God, sorry.
I'm gonna say A. No, because they did him bogus in Crisis at the same time, and I don't think they gave him enough time. I'm gonna say B. I'm gonna say B purely because I wanted to see more.
Yeah. Yeah, I like him in Superman Returns. I love him in Crisis, but I think a lot of it's my bias for Brandon Routh as a character, and more of it's Ray. than Superman, I guess. I'll go
Yeah.
B.
So I think Brandon Routh as Superman is just so much better than the rest of the projects that he is in. Like the other projects himself, he stands so much better than those because like
He
he
deserves
is
better.
like he
Yeah.
was probably the only good thing about Superman Returns, just him
Yeah.
as that character. And he was definitely a bright spot in Crisis. Wish we could have seen him play the character more. I know people were really championing for a Kingdom Come
TV show.
miniseries after
Yeah.
Crisis. Would have been great. I'm gonna give him an A, not the quality of the projects, but just him embodying
Yeah.
Clark Kent and Superman. I thought was terrific.
Taj?
I don't even remember Superman Returns. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I only remember him from Crisis, so I'm gonna put him in B because I loved him in that. That's it.
You're better off not remembering Superman Returns.
That's perfect. I watched that movie one damn time.
Yeah, I haven't seen it for a long time.
I echo Jake's and Taj's sentiments, so I would go B as well. He from what he's done a lot more than what he's been given.
Omega?
Let's see, did I see Superman Returns? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I saw this movie. I actually rather liked it. I'm putting this in B.
B?
All right.
Okay.
I think it would be probably if it was just Superman Returns, maybe a C because the whole deadbeat dad bullshit. But because of Crisis, that kind of elevates it a little bit more. I think honestly, like there hasn't necessarily been minus Dean Cain a bad actors who play Superman.
Agreed.
Right.
But when it comes to Brandon Routh specifically, yeah, I'm probably with everyone else. B is fine. Like he did good with what he was handed, but he wasn't exactly like superbly memorable.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with Phil on that one. B.
Shout out to that suit, though. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Fucking love that suit.
Your suit's
I know,
Yeah.
right?
And yes, Stranger, everybody rapped. Daredevil season 2. Everybody rapped. Yeah, it's all done. They're also bringing back dude from the detective from the original show too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. Tom Welling, we can have this conversation and not have the one.
He's gonna be pissed.
Oh, they can be pissed.
Nobody cares.
So Tom Welling,
Oh God.
somebody else go.
I'm so happy 3 Dubs is not here.
Yeah, somebody else go before me. I want to go last. I need to formulate
Let's
it.
go top to bottom, or yeah, let's go
Sure.
bottom to
Yeah.
top.
Let's go bottom
Yeah.
top on this one. Yeah.
I'll give Tom Welling a B. He's not good, but he's good, but he's not that good. So that's my opinion.
D.
Phil?
He's not fucking Superman. Like
Yeah.
Come on, like he spends 10 seasons as Clark Kent becoming Superman. Then he spends 10 minutes in the last episode as Superman. I'm sorry, but there's really nothing there. On top of the fact, like the show's garbage, and like it's just not. He's not good. Okay, he's not. He's okay. The only memorable thing about his performance is when he got to share the screen with Christopher Reeve. That's it. Other than that, he's kind of a lame ass. He's a fucking shitty Clark Kent, and he's an even shittier Superman for 10 minutes worth of footage. D.
I'm gonna have to go NA on this one because I never watched Smallville like ever, and I actually had to look up who this guy is. I was like, I can't give an opinion on this.
So you going with D like me?
I'm going with NA. I can't give an honest score.
Should have been D. It's fine.
I'll go B because I didn't grow up with the show. Seen a tiny bit of it and the stuff in Crisis, and whether Clark Kent, I dug. That's part of the Superman lore, and we have to do. And I'll go with B.
Taj.
I'm with Phil. I'm putting him in a B. That was actually when I finally watched Smallville, like back in like 2018. He was like one of my least favorite things about the show. I was like, dude, what the fuck? It wasn't until like season 6 when we got like other heroes where I started enjoying the show more. And Lois coming in season 4, I was like, okay, now we're getting some personality in this damn show. No, bro,
Yeah,
like,
because it sure as hell wasn't there with Lana.
yeah, Lana. Oh my jeez. Oh my
Wasn't there
yeah.
at
D.
all.
Like it, man.
Ugh.
I almost said F, but I can't disrespect Tom Welling like that, bro. I can't put him in the same category as Dean Cain. Can't do it.
That's fair. Yeah, this one, I hesitated even including this one in the list because he's only ever Clark Kent. He's not really Superman.
Yeah.
And I think as the young, naive Clark Kent, part of it worked, part of it didn't. But in the early seasons, I'm not gonna lie, it was rough.
Rough
in
as
those early
hell.
seasons, it was rough watching some of that.
We should do Lex Luthor's next week.
Oh,
That'd be a fun conversation.
Yeah, that would be-
Is?
I'd get canceled.
Why?
Hey, no, we're gonna do that next week. We're gonna do that next week.
yeah,
All
that'd
right,
be-
I'll make that one. But no, Welling. I mean, I met him. He's a cool guy, but I'm not factoring that. C.
I guess it's a hot take today. I do love Tom Welling. I love Smallville, but there is always going to be an asterisk on Tom Welling as Superman. I think he does embody a lot of what Superman is to the best that they possibly could have for the era. It can't be any higher than a B for me, but also it's like he's the only Superman I've spent 10 seasons with as well, which helps his case a little bit for me. But yeah, B.
Man.
I still remember when Oliver Queen put 2 arrows in that fool's chest. I just sat there and laughed.
Okay, so I'm gonna
think
go
that's-
middle ground.
I think
I'm
it's a
gonna
C.
say I'm gonna
Would that
say
be a-
I'm gonna say C. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
C. Only because I'm like Tosh. I didn't watch Smallville in full until like probably like 2017, 2018. I didn't watch it in full. The first couple of seasons is slow. My favorite character on the show was not Tom Welling. My favorite character at the time was Michael Rosenbaum. He was more interesting. Tom Welling as Clark kind of did fall flat.
Well, that's where
Well,
I'm going
I
to
mean,
get canceled.
but-
The show should have ended after Rosenbaum left.
Yeah,
That's where I'm going to get
Yeah.
canceled.
And
I'm
then,
gonna
like,
get-
show
Or
should've
after
been-
he leaves.
The show should have ended after the pilot.
and then after seeing like how Tom Welling was like, oh, doing my research, finding out he never wanted to wear this, no flights, no tights. I'm like, dog,
Yeah.
why do you even want to be in a show about Clark Kent? Like, you don't want to do any of the Superman stuff. Like, that's
Yeah.
what soured me. And then when his character came back in Crisis, I'm thinking, I'm thinking maybe we'll get a glimpse of something, but then we find out that he gave up his powers, and whoop-de-doo, you can throw a punch and knock out a smaller Lex Luthor. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
I don't like that Lex Luthor film.
Hooray. So, I mean,
Uh,
yeah. So, yeah, I'll say C. If anybody
think
else
it's in
goes
it,
in
yeah.
C, he'll be a low C.
I love how everyone's gone in a different category so far.
Yeah. So who played Jake? Who voiced this one?
so
No
this
one
is
knows.
no
This
one
is-
from Young Justice.
No,
That's the
North.
dude from
Young Justice.
the whatchamacallit games.
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Starting this out, I'll say this Superman was kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Whoa, wait, hot take. I think hell just froze over.
Jesus. That's not 3 dubs. He's been replaced by a zombie or a.
Ain't no way that's
or
3
something.
dubs.
I think hell just froze over. Like,
I don't think that's him.
Hell?
I think that's somebody's fake account.
Yeah, no, he has the mod thing though.
No.
Crazy.
I'm shocked, but yeah, this Superman was kind of a dick. But I do. Draven said F for Tom. I do like Nolan North as a voice actor.
The show
voiced
wasn't
Boba
about him,
and
though,
Superboy. Yeah, it wasn't about him. But
Yeah.
like this portrayal, he was kind of a dick.
Only in the
Especially
first season.
Superboy at the yeah, in the first season. So we didn't get that much of him. So I'll say C. But I think as of like it was cool for what we got. Like Nolan North's cool.
D for me. He's probably my least favorite version of Superman.
The disrespect, Darren.
And like, it's not his fault because it's a Superboy show, so you kind of have to make Superman look like almost this antagonist for him to be able to grow. But to me, like, I never saw him as Superman. Just like that version of what they were doing with him, I could never get into. I might need to rewatch it though.
I'm gonna say probably
You should.
C on this one, just because I mean, you only really get to see his portrayal and actions as Superman kind of from an outside perspective, because it's focusing a lot more on Connor and the rest of those other characters. You don't really get to connect a lot with him as Superman because he's never really focused on that much. I mean, I do love one of the conversations he has with Bruce about coming to accept Connor as his son, quote unquote. I do love that part. But I don't know. He was kind of lacking. Wasn't the worst for me, so I'll still say C.
Y'all some bitches.
Touch, my dude.
I'd actually go B. I really enjoyed them. Like it's Young Justice. It's about the younger characters. But the moments we did give him of Superman, and then his Clark, like in season 4, especially when he thought that Connor was gone. Nah, bro. Like he was good. Nah, I think he's B. He's better than Tom Welling. The fuck?
Oh yeah, no, I would definitely agree with that.
I put him in B. Like a low B. Like
he was
low
actually
B.
Superman.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like low B though.
Never saw this interpretation of it, so.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're a fucking animation dude. You've never watched Young Justice?
Not this version. No, yeah, I'm behind on that.
Oh,
Ronan,
if
you just lost your fucking nerd card. Get out of here.
Sacrilege.
Ronan, if you like DC and you like seeing like DC characters on screen, you would love Young Justice. You would. It's my favorite DC universe.
That's your homework.
Really? Okay.
Watch it up
And
until
you gave
3.
this Superman a D? Get the fuck out.
Lies.
Yeah.
The season 3 is bad. Season 4 is good. I don't care.
Season 4 is good.
Then what season is terrible?
3.
None of them.
3.
Is the
None of them.
easily.
I think
All
3 is.
great.
I think 3 is the worst one.
Okay,
I don't
3
think
isn't
it's
terrible, but it is
It's
the
not-
worst season.
Yeah, it's the worst out of the 4.
It's not that like people were overreacting when it
Yeah.
first
It's
came out,
only
like,
4
this is-
seasons.
Yes.
Yes.
It was
Wait, how
canceled
many
the second
came back?
time.
How many came
It
back?
came back-
I forgot.
2.
It was
Oh,
canceled after 2.
That's it. It felt like they were long as hell.
Well, the thing is, season
It got
3 went to
canceled
DC
again.
Universe. Yeah. So it got canceled in 2012, and then it came back on DC Universe, and then they folded
It
everything
went to
from
Max.
DC Universe to
Yeah.
HBO Max.
Okay,
And then
that's why it seemed like so long.
the buyout thing happened, and then they canceled everything. So
I think
we
he's
could have
gonna
got
land
another
in
season, bro. Fuck.
Omega.
Mad about that.
I didn't see much of Young Justice.
It's good. You should watch it.
I saw a little bit of it, but from what I've seen, it was fairly decent. I'd say B.
Phil.
This is the best animated show since Justice League Unlimited. Nolan North is a goat. A.
All right,
I
for
respect
me,
it. I respect it.
for me, it's Nolan North being Nolan North in this show, so I have to give it a B.
There's a wide variety of opinions on this one.
Yeah, I don't even
Like
know
I
where
said.
we putting this one at.
Might have to go in the middle.
Everyone except Omega and Tosh some bitches.
Why do I have? It's my birthday. You can't call me that.
You can still be a
I
bitch.
thought
on
you
your
did.
birthday.
Bastard.
That's
Most
fair.
people are bitches on their birthday,
That's
but they're
fair.
allowed to be.
Alright, so where are we putting it?
I'm gonna put it in B.
Okay.
That's a compromise. I'll take it.
That's
All
fine.
right.
Okay. The Matt Fleischer cartoon.
I only seen this one time, bro. Fuck.
Did he talk in this?
Yeah, he
No,
did.
Yes, yes.
I don't
yes,
remember.
Who portrayed
Yeah, he
him?
did. He
He
did.
did.
And then
He did-
said
he talked,
person that
just not
portrayed
much.
him Dead.
Yeah, they've been re-releasing these in clips throughout social media, which is fun. Now that the movie,
He doesn't fly in this. This is when his powers were literally just leaping.
Well, that's how it started. I think in the comics, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, he would just
Yeah.
leap
Yeah.
tall buildings.
All buildings in a single bound. Yeah.
Yeah. They should have stuck with that. Where are we putting it?
S tier.
Vote.
I have no opinion.
Was I the only one who actually saw these cartoons when I was a kid?
No, I did.
I saw them a while
I'm not
back.
the only
I'm
old
not
bastard.
old enough.
One second, I'm not the only old bastard. Old
I am
bastard.
the-
either.
Lance, start off.
I
I'm
saw these
gonna
when I was
say
real young.
I'm gonna say just based on I haven't watched them, but based off nostalgia, I'm around like the A or the
You can't
S
base
era.
off nostalgia if you ain't seen it. What is
I'm saying,
nostalgia for?
No, I'm saying it's nostalgic for people. That's all.
Yeah, but not for you. It's your
Well, I-
ranking.
Well, I
If
just
you
say
haven't
A.
seen it,
This is OG
let's just not
status.
rank it.
I haven't seen it, so
NA for me too.
So it's been a while since I've seen these, but I
Cut the speech, Jake. Just give a goddamn grade.
okay. Anyway, been a while since I've seen these. Liked them for what they were. Had that charm of a lot of old cartoons that I really loved. I'm probably going to give this one a B. Might be higher if I went back and rewatched it, but that's where I'll have it sit for now.
God, you are a bitch.
Takes one to know one, buddy.
Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Bitch ass.
Yeah, you're not Mike. You can't complete the sentence.
You're right. I can't. Even if I have a black card, you're right.
wouldn't work for you.
I'm
Jake.
going to NA because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of this shit. Like, when did this come out? Was I born?
1941. 1941.
Yeah, 40.
Jesus
You were-
Christ, my mom wouldn't
seen-
even thought of. What did we do?
I've seen
Yeah, I saw
elements of
these
it,
when I
but I
was
haven't
real
sat
young.
down and watched them.
They're on Max.
Are they really?
Yeah.
For how
I might
long
watch
is the
them.
question?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I would go-
What's the free joint? Tubi?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would go A or B. Man, man.
To be controversial.
I'm gonna go A.
This
S.
goes into OG
The-
status.
S.
This goes into S status. I mean, this is OG.
Yeah. You don't get Superman the Animated Series. You don't get Batman the Animated Series without this
True.
show.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
This
don't
show-
have a problem if anybody says S.
This show is
I agree with
amazing.
that.
This is the first thing I ever saw Superman anything.
No, they're actually still pretty good if you watch them now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the other shit doesn't hold a candle to this. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
Right.
And when people tell me truth, justice, the American way, I'm like, fuck you. Not this Superman. S.
Right.
I would have to say S as well because
What
this
does
is
the Superman do?
this animation kicked off the DCAU. If it wasn't for this animation, we wouldn't got the what's it called, Bruce Timm's
Timverse. Yeah.
yes, and all of yes. So it has to
Superman
go
beats
there.
up Nazis. That's what he does. That's
Yep.
why Jake didn't like it all that much.
Fuck yeah.
I guess
Like
it's
being
S
up
'cause they're the
robots
only
and
ones that actually
stuff,
gave a
like-
vote.
Dude, go watch it, Lance. There's a beautiful sequence where he's rescuing Lois of a building and this dinosaur in the city. I love it.
Okay.
Pretty
Well,
awesome.
Yeah, so I guess it's S because y'all the only ones
Yeah,
that
I
saw
guess
it.
it's
So
S.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Next up.
Lord.
Bum
Oh,
bum
Oh
bum
boy.
Next up,
Oh,
Henry
boy.
Cavill.
bum bum.
Henry Cavill.
Can't wait to start.
Gavel.
out.
I don't want to start this one off.
I go first.
Wait, no. Either we start from the top or from the bottom.
Yeah, let's do the
I
bottom.
go
I guess.
first. I don't got much to say.
No, you have to wait.
Shit.
Let's go
Damn.
bottom
You
to
want to
top.
start it or not?
Go
Let's go
on,
bottom
I'll
to top.
I'll go first.
Yes, you go.
Henry Cavill is an A for me. He's a great. He did a great portrayal as Superman, and was like, for what he was given, he embodied the character, the physique, everything about him was brilliant, and it's a shame he didn't get more solo films, but in my opinion, it's an A. So, Phil,
Put a close up.
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Bum
Have fun,
bum.
buddy.
Henry Cavill is the best actor to portray Superman in live action. He belongs in S tier. End of conversation.
Thank God you kept it short.
Not you.
How dare you disrespect the guy who is 5 spots down from him like that, but okay.
Here, I'll give you the caveat, Lance. Best actor in live action film.
He should be the next James
Okay.
Bond. I'm putting
Okay.
it out there.
Okay. Yeah.
Omega.
S tier. S tier.
Wow.
WB did this man dirty. He was I say the best Superman since Christopher Reeve.
That
S tier.
I co-sign all that.
I would go S tier as well. Even though for me, they did him dirty. There was more. I think he would have hit that Christopher Reeve strut, in my opinion, if they would have gotten more stuff. Damn. Hey, Eric. But and even though there's some stuff that I don't agree with the films he's part of. Outside of it, man, oh man, has he been before David, he was carrying that torch, and before Tyler, he was carrying that torch of like, this is what Superman's supposed to be, and he's still doing that to this day. So that's why he gets S tier. And a good theme, I really like it.
Taj.
Damn, I'm hungry. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner.
Oh yeah.
I don't care for this. I'm going to get hate. I was never a big, but like I keep saying, I'm not the biggest Superman fan. So when it comes to, I didn't care for the DCEU. So I'm going to say D for me because I didn't care for him. But that's, we've seen that movie like once or twice, maybe. So I can't really, yeah.
That's fair.
Jake.
Did you really just have to take a breath?
Who?
Jake.
Jake.
He said,
Yes, I did. Love Cavill in the role as Superman. He's definitely risen more in the ranks for me over the years. Wasn't too hot on him at first. Thanks, he didn't have to do that, but thank you. I'd say his acting and role as Superman probably gets better with every movie he's in, not counting Black Adam. And yeah, like others said, they did the guy dirty. Would have liked to see him adopt more of those classic Superman elements, because there was some stuff in the movies I wasn't a fan of, but you know what? They took risks with the character, and I'll give them credit there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say A.
That Smallville sequence, I love it.
Can we
Oh, God.
please not do that? Can we zoom out? Thank you. You know, respect to Henry Cavill, 100%. Like, I think he's some of the most best looking in terms of like fitting the kit. Like, he's such a well casted Superman. Shout out to Zack Snyder for trying something different and doing something new with the character. I know that's very hard. It's not necessarily how I view the character. It's not necessarily what I love from Superman. I also don't think he truly got the chance to become the Superman they wanted him to be. That felt like it was stolen from him. It's probably a C for me personally, but I hope that doesn't come across as an insult, because I love Superman as a character. Like, I love almost every Superman on this list. So C for me personally.
okay.
Lance.
I've never been like a diehard Superman fan. Everybody knows that like my favorite DC character, possibly superhero of all time, is Daddy over here on the wall. The Scarlet Speedster, that guy, the Crimson Comet, the other guy, that guy. But Henry brought something different because his take was more realistic and grounded. So,
Damn, that sandwich look good.
thank you.
Oh, my bad.
We're not afraid of Phil. But thanks for the
I am.
super chat.
That's okay.
But I'll put Henry in A, just because I do feel like he was robbed of an opportunity. And
Yeah.
I'll always say, if WB stepped out the way and got their heads out of their asses sooner than right now, Henry's career, Superman would have been further along. He would have gotten to portray the character that he always wanted to do. His character was evolving, so I'll give him an A because he was great in what he was in. It's a different take. It was a realistic take. It was a more grounded take, and he did a great job with it. And I have him on my wall as well.
3 S's, 2 A. Wait, Jake, did you say A or B?
I said A.
Okay, so 3 A's, 3 S's, a C, and a D. I guess he belongs in A or S. Don't. No, no.
Draven?
We're not fucking doing this shit. Get this little bitch out of here. We're not fucking doing this.
I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in.
I mean, I think the C and the D kind of just solidify. Like, if they had been more, yeah, he's going in A. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I did this one just for a joke.
I mean,
no.
Joke
You're
understood. Okay, no.
Well,
no,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He fought the spider.
It finally did it.
And it looked
Twice
good.
now.
Nicolas Cage.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like, it looked kind of
Yes.
good.
I would like to actually see what kind of Superman he would have been. Right?
This shit was
Like-
ass.
He was going to be the Superman to fight a fucking Brainiac in a movie.
What
Go
the
for
hell
it.
was he gonna do? Find the national treasure, man? Get this man over there, bro.
Find the national treasure is crazy.
Again.
Remember when there was a world where they attempted to reach out to him for Crisis on Infinite Earths, and that would have been fucking hilarious.
They
There
did
was
it
a
on
world.
Teen Titans Go, right? He was in Teen Titans Go.
Yes, as Superman.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Hell
He
yeah.
was.
At this point, I would just tell y'all go watch John Schnepp's documentary. It's amazing.
Yes, whatever happened to Superman Lives. Good documentary.
Yep, that's right. Great documentary.
Who's that next one?
That's My Adventures.
My Adventures
Adventures.
of Superman.
Adventures.
Oh, okay.
What's the guy's name?
Jack
Josh
Quaid.
Quaid.
Jack Quaid. Did you?
Jack, I'm sorry.
Jo-
I said Josh.
Who's Josh?
Sorry.
Jack Quaid.
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm gonna give him an A. I like what he's doing with the character. I like his take, so I'll put him in A. Let's hate this suit.
I think this might be a hot take. Currently, I think he might be in my top 2 versions of Superman. I have adored. I have adored what they've done with him in this show. I
People
think
high
between,
praise the show. I gotta get.
I
to
think
it, but yeah.
both Superman and
I love how you
Lois
said
and
adored.
My Adventures have really defined what Superman is to me, and my love for that character over these last couple of years. So I'm personally going S.
All right. I'm kind of bouncing between A and S because love what Jack's done. I think he's the best voice for Superman since George. Again, don't love that suit, but I'm not really counting that as part of a character. We haven't seen what it's going to be in its entirety yet, so
Yeah,
it's
still
going to judge
going
it
on.
fully, but I'll say A for now.
Touch.
Taj
Which
Al
one?
Taj.
we on? My Adventures.
My Adventures. Jack Quaid.
He's an A for me. I love him.
Ronan.
I'll get to the show eventually, but you guys vouch for him.
Omega. Omega.
We can't even hear him.
You might be
I'm
muted, buddy.
Muted. I was muted. Yeah. I was saying I haven't seen My Adventures of Superman, but I do like Jack Quaid, so B, I guess. I don't know.
All right, Phil.
Phil.
Hey, he's amazing. He's a great
Hell
Superman.
yeah.
There you go.
Love My Adventures Superman.
I'm gonna give it an A. I loved every season, and the Council of Loser Lanes gets it on the icing on the cake. And you know the reason why, Phil.
Oh, I cannot wait for season 3.
Wait, what?
Do you think we get My Adventures? What's the Green Lantern one? Do we think we get a
Yeah.
teaser for that in season 3?
Oh, that'd be so.
Maybe.
I would. I'm so excited for both of those, man.
This show has probably done the best out of all these properties. They've probably done the best with Jimmy Olsen, honestly.
Yeah,
Easily.
easily.
He's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't know if this is a hot take. I'm really excited for the future of the DCU, but this little universe that we're creating, I might be more excited for. I'm loving this.
That's
Little...
completely
Really?
fair.
We need My Adventures with Batman next. That's what we need.
I'm good.
Give me Wonder Woman, man. Give me Flash.
My Adventures
Give me
with Green
Flash.
Lantern.
I'm pumped for the Green Lantern.
My Adventures with Flash would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
With
All
Grant Gustin voicing the Flash.
No.
No.
No,
Damn.
Let it go, buddy.
Let somebody else do
Fine.
it. Jeez.
Fine, Ezra Miller. Damn.
How about
So you
Jay?
want the show to get canceled before it even man? Get out the screen.
Wait, you know what? Let me voice him. Let me voice him.
I don't want that either.
Just get Michael Rosenbaum to do it again.
Draven, where you put? Wait, Draven, have you seen My Adventures with Superman?
No, I'm not voting. I've never seen it.
Boo.
No, it's
Get him
F.
out.
Put it at F for me.
Get him out.
fuck you.
So A. So he's in A. He's in A.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be A.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Next up is David Cornsweat.
I can't vote on this one.
Let's go
So
for
NA for me off rip because I haven't seen the movie. So
Make sure you put Phil on full screen.
Yeah, put it on the screen. Really?
Lancelot.
Phil doesn't hate the guy. He just didn't like the movie. Like, Jesus. I'm not gonna put Phil on the spotlight for that. He's okay. I got your back, Philip.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna put David in A. I didn't see enough Clark Kent.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. We haven't seen enough to. We have to see him. All of these other iterations, we've seen them in years, like over time.
Yeah.
We haven't seen enough of David. But from what I did see, I do like this direction because it's different. So
Yeah.
I'll put him in A.
I agree with A.
He has a nice butt.
Damn.
I really loved his take on Clark Kent, but 2 hours is just not enough to compete against Christopher Reeves, Brandon Ralph, Tom Welling, like a lot of these actors we have right now. So it's like a low A for me.
That's about as much as Brandon Routh had.
Yeah. But he had Crisis, so.
Yeah, sure. Kind of like Brandon Routh. I'll say David as Superman was a lot better than the rest of the movie he was in for me because there were just a lot of issues I had with it. Beyond that 10-minute scene where he's switching between Clark and Superman, didn't really get to see a lot of his Clark. Yeah. And again, we haven't seen it in full. I'll say B for now.
Todd said A. This wasn't.
No, NA.
NA.
He hasn't seen it
yet. Yeah, I ain't seen the movie.
Okay. Ronan?
I'm gonna go A, but I think if they play their cards right, he's gonna go up in S tier sooner rather than later. Like, man, again, we didn't get a lot of Clark Kent, but what we did, woo, those scenes.
I want to see somebody else write him.
Please.
Jesus.
That might be what it is.
There's a lot, and especially now when he's doing press, even that's not even for talking about Superman stuff, just stuff in general. He looks approachable. He looks like he would when they give him more Clark Kent stuff, he was gonna nail it. So I would go A for now, but he'll be in the S tier in the future if he nails it.
Yeah.
Omega.
Yeah, I pretty much would have paired what Ronan said. Like, we'll put him in A, a strong contender for S tier if we get more out of him. Like, say, if you get another movie somewhere down the line, strong contender for S, possibly. But yeah, but solid A.
Yeah, like, let's come back to this like 5 years into the DCU, and I feel like it'll be a different answer.
Yeah. Now we come to Philip. Oh, Phil.
Philip Burnell.
C.
I'm sorry.
He belongs in C.
Okay.
Listen, he's great with what he's handed to do, but what he's handed to do is basically just a punk rock riff on what Christopher Reeve did with the everything I don't like about his version of the character isn't even his fault. It's the fault of the writer and the director and the direction they chose to take his version of the character in. I don't like the hey dude. I don't like the campy bullshit. I just wasn't a fan of his portrayal as Superman. As Clark Kent's fine. I find it really ironic that the template for Superman every single time they've tried to reboot the character is let's just take some elements from what the last Batman reboot did. That's exactly what they did here, but they just applied some Superman logic to it. just wasn't a fan of the way his character's direction and execution went. And that is not up the fault of David Cornsweet. That is entirely on the shoulders of James Gunn.
Okay.
That's fair.
So I'm going next.
Fair enough.
By the way, I want to mention I got this. I'm gonna give it an A because I felt like David Cornsweet's portrayal of Superman was good. It would have been in S if it had no Trunks. I'm still upset about that. So, but other than that, I liked his portrayal of Superman. So
Yeah, he's cool. Give him an A. That's it.
That'd be a would that be a B?
No,
what that
it's
would
an
be?
A. I'm the
Is it an
only
A?
C.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody said A. I want to see.
I said
like
B.
I want to. I want
Oh,
to see
my bad.
somebody else. I want to see somebody else write him because I mean everybody's gonna write him differently. I mean in the same vein, but I don't think everybody's gonna write him to be as comedic and with the corny Silver Age sayings. I don't think everybody's gonna, write him like that. I just want to see him in a different. I can't say medium. What's the word I'm looking for? In a different.
Context.
Yeah,
Light.
I want to see him in. I want to see him in a different context. But I mean, he has the voice, the stature, the height. I still can't believe somebody said his voice is too deep to be Superman. I'm like, what do you want Superman to sound like? A little girl? Like that's not intimidating. Like
what? Like this?
One
not
of those wokies on the left, yeah, they want him to sound like a girl. They want him to be a
I
second
mean, it's not
Supergirl.
supposed to
Thing.
be
Whoa.
intimidating, but
well, I mean, you
Also-
get what I mean. Like it's not gonna like make you feel not intimidated, but like if I see Superman land in front of me, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm gonna look like, "What the hell?"
I mean, what I will say is I
Thank you,
do wish
Princess
their
Walt.
voices sounded a little different. Like his Clark and his Superman do kind of sound the same to me. I guess that would be one of my only criticisms in that regard. But
He talks with more confidence as Superman than he does as
I
Clark.
guess
I like also David's mentality when approaching the character because although Talali might not like the Trunks, I liked where he was
love
thinking about the Trunks and why he chose to do that. I'm like, that's a very Superman thing, in my opinion.
I always like him starting with Trunks and then evolving out of them. I always think that's a nice happy
Yeah,
medium.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
it's like a baby growing out of their diaper.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the DC AMU Superman grew into the Trunks
That's true. Yeah.
after they did the Death and Return storyline.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But anyway, next.
Anyway, do we have the
David.
DC anime
So-
Darren Chris from the DC
Yeah.
AMMU tomorrow? Yeah,
S because
Tomorrowverse.
his name is Darren. Plain and simple. That's kidding.
I put it. I liked his portrayal, so I'm not gonna say S though. I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna say A again. I'm not gonna say S. I'll say A.
I've only seen his one movie. That what was it like Man of Tomorrow or
Man of
something?
Tomorrow.
I mean, I love that casting. I think I mean, actually, I think he could even do it if in like live action, if he bulked up a little bit. Like I think Darren Criss is a great casting. I
Wouldn't
don't.
be the first Asian Superman. So
I think he looks. I think he plays the part well. I would need to see the rest of his movies, but like from what I remember, his portrayal in the character was good. So I'll give him an A.
I'm probably gonna go in A also, like a couple others. I think him as Superman is kind of goes above the projects he's in. Like even if he's not always, written the best, I do like what Darren Criss brings to that as just a voice. He's probably best in his movie. Like out of all the Tomorrowverse movie, he's probably the best in his because let's face it, nobody was good in War World, and in the Crisis movies, he was decent. But no, he really did stand out in that first movie to me. I wouldn't put him like above Quaid, but I would probably put him at an A, but it'd be a low A.
Yeah.
Taj, you still ordering food?
I'm just being fat looking at food reels on Instagram. I didn't watch this shit, so I have nothing to say.
All right.
Same.
I haven't seen that one either.
Okay.
I'd probably put him in B. I thought he was fine. Nothing too spectacular. Nothing totally memorable either. He was fine, serviceable enough for Superman. I will say, like, he did have to pull a little bit of double duty with the various multiversal versions of that same character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. But other than that, you know, again, like, he was fine. He wasn't terrible. There are worse Supermen out there, as we've seen.
I would have to say B as well. Same reason as Phil.
So what is that? 3 A's, 2 B's out of everybody that voted?
That'd be what,
Think
A?
so. Low A. He's probably
Yeah.
low
Low A.
of the bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, I said low A.
Okay. Everybody knows he's S. He's S. The GOAT. The greatest Superman of all time. He's the
Who you
GOAT.
talking about?
Tyler.
Tyler from
Oh,
Superman
I thought you were
Lois.
still talking about the animated one. I was like, don't
Tyler
piss me off.
motherfucking Hecklin.
Yes,
There you go.
just Tyler from Superman and Lois.
Right.
Just Tyler from Superman and Lois. He's the GOAT. They gave him his respect that he was due. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's going an S for me. Anybody that says otherwise, I'll come to your house and I'll slap you. Except
Well, I'm
Phil.
gonna say something other than S just to see you do it.
Yeah, I want you to come over here, slap me right on my ass, and call me a bad boy. Come on, do it.
See, you had to. Where's Eric? Where's Eric? He says I'm the
World
most
star.
on YouTube. No.
Hey, nah, we go back to the Diddy parties.
I was never
Okay,
there, so I'm not doing that.
Darren, he just made it weird.
F. No, obviously no. He's my Superman. He will always be my Superman. I argue and put both of them in that list, but I think particularly when he goes over to Superman and Lois, he does kind of elevate, to a higher standard when it comes to Superman and just everything he's able to do with that character and how he inspires hope and what he's able to do for me is also S tier.
There you go. Tyler is my personal favorite live action Superman, but it wasn't until Superman and Lois where he became
Fair.
that.
Yeah.
And I love how this show took the rebirth approach of making him a dad. Love whenever Superman stories do that because you've seen him at the start of his career so many times. This show put him 20 years into it. And just both him as Clark, you get to see him just so many of not only the loving dad moments, but also the protective dad moments. And you get a little bit scared of his Clark sometimes whenever the moment calls for it. And this is also, as crazy as it is to say, this was the only live action Superman to this day that's actually gotten an ending, which is crazy to think about.
And a beautiful ending.
Yeah,
Holy
they
shit.
ended his character beautifully.
Literally.
So this is definitely this is my favorite live action Superman, one of my favorite portrayals, just period. So I'm gonna give it S as well.
Can I just add on to that for just a second, Jake? I also just love the ending of he's arguably the only Superman who saved the world, right? He made an actual there's that the final season messaging is well you've saved the day hundreds of times, but you've never actually fixed the world and its problems, and so that ending is so
and
beautiful.
he asked them how.
Yeah.
Taj.
So much fucking fart.
Oh, he's S tier for me. That's my favorite live action Superman. So yeah.
Let's go.
Me and Tosh agree on something. My day's looking up.
We've agreed on stuff this whole time.
Oh, Ronan.
I'll get to the show, but for the little I've seen of it and what you have talked about, I would go S tier.
All right. Omega.
I haven't really seen a lot of the live action shows, and I haven't seen this one either.
Highly recommend. It's not Arrowverse, so
Yes. With the exception of 2 scenes.
yeah. Phil, the Menace, or as I like to call him, Phil, the Angel.
I put him
Philip
in A.
Burnell.
I'll take it.
Put him in A. He's great. It's what he was intended to do. Season 1 of Superman and Lois wasn't exactly spectacular, but he was always great in it. He was a pretty great Superman and Clark Kent, especially the way they wrote his version of the character being super dad and super husband. So yeah, I put him in A.
I put him in S. It was really, really great. So I really
We
enjoyed
should
it.
rank Lois Lane's.
That's even
Well,
harder for me.
Well, he's got the best Lois beside him.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. he-
Agreed. Yeah.
We all universally agree that Kate Bosworth automatically goes in D, though, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
I would
Superman
honestly say
Returns.
lower than D.
Superman
Superman
Returns.
Oh yeah, Superman Returns. Yeah, I didn't like her. Superman
Oh.
Returns.
Yeah, she was. Oof.
How do you get somebody that looks like Brandon Routh, but then you just say fuck it and don't get anybody that looks like Margot?
Margot Kidder? I know, right? Like, how do you fuck that pooch? And then I think like, oh right, Bryan Singer. That's how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're doing, but that's why in Crisis, her being paired with Brandon Routh, Bitsy Tulloch being paired with Brandon Routh was actually kind of like perfect for me, but it came off as like creepy at the same time because it's like Lois, are you lusting after all of these Clark Kents right now? Like,
Then you also
Actually,
have Terry Hatcher, who's not a great Lois either. But
Is it-
anyway,
Would that be cheating?
would it be cheating?
Darren, let's not start this.
No, that's a legitimate question. Would it be cheating?
It would
That's
be,
still-
but
that's
that would
still
be
your
my
husband.
Your excuse.
Send me to court. Let's work out the
Darren, you're
logistics.
killing me.
On our wedding license, that's your name. That is his name. Fight me.
All right, next, Lance.
Y'all
That
didn't see
one.
what I just did you?
So,
Yeah, you moved them to the front.
Super
As
Friends.
they should.
I'm okay with that. Like,
this is Danny
Super
Dark
Friends.
from Super Friends.
Danny
Yeah.
Dark.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, this anime,
Donnie Darko?
the cape is like hugging
Oh.
his neck.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
oh, this the Superman, the Super Friends cartoon.
Yeah,
I used to watch this shit on Boomerang. Yeah.
same.
I've never seen it, so yeah.
Of course not.
But they never like focused on him as like Clark, so it's like it's hard to.
Yeah, he
For me.
was just Superman.
Yeah, he was just
Yeah.
Superman all the time. Like I don't. And the episodes were short as hell too. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
That's true. They were.
damn, I don't even know what to put him.
I'm gonna give it a D.
What?
Wait, what?
I wouldn't put him that low, but
I like the show, but you just didn't really get to see him much.
yeah, that's kind of true too.
Okay, fair enough.
I was just gonna put him in C. Like
The show
just,
is called Super Friends, so I guess you got a point there. There's
Yeah.
abundance of them, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I can't be too mad at that. I mean, I'm still mad at it, but I can't be too mad.
Lance,
I never seen it.
Darren,
I haven't seen it either. Yeah, I can.
okay.
Kids today, man. No respect.
Josh,
I wouldn't expect Darren to see it. He didn't grow up with the Boomerang.
That's
I've
fair.
seen like clips and stuff, but I haven't
Yeah.
actually sat down and
That's
watched
fair.
it all.
Oh,
Well, I'm putting it in C. C.
same.
I actually grew up with this cartoon. It was actually in reruns when I was a kid, and I'm giving this a A.
Oh, we lost a lot of you.
But yeah, I'm giving this an A. I grew up with this cartoon.
Hey.
Actually, I think my mom still has the bed covers, not the pillowcase that we had when we were kids. And I think she still has that back in my parents' house. You got to
God.
dig those up someday.
God damn, Mike, that's hilarious. Ugh.
Wait, what?
DK needs to be on.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so where are we
Get the
putting this one?
Uh,
I'm going with B.
I'm saying A.
So that'd be a C, a B. Is that what
Yeah.
that would be?
I said B.
B.
I think there's a
Okay.
bunch of A's. There's one A, there's one C, a couple B's. So it seems like B would be the middle ground.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, this is George Newbern, right?
Now
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love S for me. I love this. I love this, especially my most favorite episode of Justice League Unlimited, where they did the Black Mercy.
Yeah.
My favorite episode. I just sounded like Donald Trump when I said they did the Black Mercy.
the Black Man sequel for the
My
Black
favorite
the
Man.
list.
Superman, without a doubt.
I'm
It's
not
my
on the list.
favorite- It's my favorite Superman, without the doubt. Without a doubt. George Newbern is perfect.
Totally handsome, totally awesome.
Totally handsome, totally awesome. He's
He fits into my
Superman.
concept of a plan.
But no, like seriously, I put him in S. I put him in S. Like this, watching him embody this character week in and week out, I loved it.
Darren.
Oh, I'm sorry.
okay.
I mean, he has some of my favorite Superman moments of all time. He was my first introduction to the character. There's some elements of it that weren't always my favorite, but I'm gonna go like an A for me.
Okay. So I said Tyler is my favorite for live action. George is my favorite for the voices. I love what Tim Daly did in Superman animated series, but I think George just took it, and I don't want to say did it better as though Tim wasn't doing a great job with it, because he was. I think George just enhanced it. And even beyond the things that he did outside of Justice League where he played Superman, like Superman versus the Elite, which is a fantastic film if no one's seen it. But he brought a whole lot to just that character as a whole. Really, like a lot of other versions, he embodied that hope aspect really well. And seeing
he did do Superman and the Elite, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Still
Yeah.
one of the
that
best
was
animated
film.
Superman movies. Seeing him and Kevin Conroy always banter back and forth with each other was a blast.
Well, you still got that kryptonite, don't you?
Yep.
You don't get to make jokes. I took a bullet for you. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
How-
he just stares him down after he's whining about Darkseid. He's like, "So he used your memories of Krypton against you and then brainwashed you. Cry me a
Cry me
river."
a river. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Taj.
I don't know. S tier, I guess.
All right.
This is my Superman. Like much like Susan Eisenberg, much like Kevin Conroy. Like I go back to George Newbern, and yeah, I think it has the series still has two of my favorite Superman moments. When he fights Captain Atom, and they're about to the medics are about to grab him. Like, don't you touch him? He's Justice League, and like after fighting with a friend, he still treats him as an equal and carries him out of Cadmus' facility, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a moment, for those who haven't watched it, I won't spoil it, but at the very end, I think it's the last episode, where he says something of like, what we have here is an opportunity to show you how strong I am. And I was just like, whew.
Yeah.
That monologue still resonates a lot with how a lot of big Superman fans feel about the character and where he's been thus far. And yeah, just stellar. That is the generational moment of him playing that character.
Yeah. He always fights for a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Omega.
I didn't see much of this Superman, but what I
Really?
saw, I rather liked. I'm gonna say B.
Okay.
Philly cheesesteak.
George Newbern belongs in S.
Damn you, Darren. That just made me more hungry.
I will say he looks like freaking absolute Batman. Looks like a freaking brick.
Yeah.
Dude, George Newbern's Superman is one of the greatest of all times. Not only that, George Newbern also voices Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. So
What?
And he's not the only Superman to do it.
Yeah, that's
exactly. Yeah, Tyler
weird.
has that same repertoire. Like they are two unique actors in that they both either played or voiced or played Superman, and they've also voiced Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So S easily George Newbern's Superman, and what Ronan's referring to is when he fights Darkseid in the very last episode, saying, "I live in a world of cardboard, and that only very few times I can show people what I'm fully capable of is when I get a chance to fight you."
Goated moment.
Yeah.
Goated
The way
moment.
he backs Batman, dude, that man won't stop fighting till his last breath. None of my team will. I'm just like, I am waiting for that fucking moment.
Yeah. We
I need
got
to rewatch these shows.
we got pretty close with it with Batman versus Superman, but time will tell if we ever get that good again.
Draven, have you seen this?
I've never seen it. No,
Okay, well,
None of it?
You are in for a treat with that one.
I've never seen the last 3 on this list. So.
Fuck you, you fucking child.
okay, so
Jerry O'Connell.
Jerry
That's the
O'Connell.
DC AMU.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
so
like
technically, yes, Jerry O'Connell, but Alan Tudyk voiced him in Justice League War.
Yes.
Oh, I love
yes.
He did. That was Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk voiced him
Yes.
in Justice League War, and then every other subsequent version of Superman in the DC New AU was Jerry O'Connell.
Fucking
Wow,
George
I did not know that. You just taught me something. Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
Uh,
Maybe you
George-
should listen to Fillmore.
Just for the
Very smart
record,
guy.
Jerry O'Connell over Alan Tudyk any day of the fucking week. Just FYI.
Yeah.
That's not a debate.
No, it's not.
Lance, where are you putting
Okay.
it?
I'm putting it. I like this Superman. I like this. No, I like this Superman up until they tried. Up until they were about to reboot the universe again, and they made him make the really stupid decision. I'm gonna put him in A. Jerry O'Connell did an amazing job. I just disagree with the choice to take the fight to Darkseid. That was dumb as hell. Like, you got everybody killed.
They got fucked up in that.
That
movie.
world was fucked. What choice did he have?
It was
Apocalypse
dying.
War. Yeah.
And he caused them to die faster. Like, it pisses me off. That was the first movie that we ever got to see Wallace West. First movie we ever got to see Wallace, and he dies.
Fucking
And he
murder,
also
man.
has, he actually had, he has no lines either.
What was that? Apocalypse War?
Yeah, Apocalypse War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lance,
Hey,
why
is
are you bitching about a character that no one really cares for except a small
good.
minority of people?
Tosh, I'm gonna spank you. I'm gonna spank you. Okay. I'm gonna spank you good.
Ooh,
All right.
I'm glad he said it.
Anywho, is it true that the that Barry Allen was the Kid Flash in the Teen Titans movie, or is that just a rumor?
I haven't heard anything official.
There were technically 2 Teen Titans movies. There was Teen Titans, the Judas Contract, and there
The
was
Judas
Justice League.
contract where they showed the flashback to when.
Oh, okay. That
when,
Yeah.
I think that was the
Was-
first team, so I think that's Wally.
That was
Probably.
Wally.
I
That
don't
was
know.
people.
Wally.
I heard
That's
people
Wally.
saying that. I heard people saying that was Barry because they never introduced
No.
the Wally.
No, because Barry's in Justice League War.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
don't-
Lance.
and you don't get any of those youngsters in Teen Titans unless the older ones are established.
They're
it's
saying that
and on top of that, he's a redhead. It's Wally.
Yeah.
he wasn't a
Barry's-
redhead. That was
Yes,
not
he
red hair.
was.
That was brown hair.
Bro, I'm telling you, it was red hair.
And Barry's in that Justice League vs. Teen Titans movie, so it couldn't be him.
Yeah, it's not Bart, dude.
I didn't say Bart. They said it was. They said it was Barry.
Wait, what?
A lot of people were going around saying that was Barry in that teen as a Teen Titan. They were saying
my
that was
God.
Barry.
Oh my
No.
fucking God, no! It was Wally.
I'm pretty sure that's Wally.
I remember this being like a huge talking point.
It was a
Everybody
huge
was saying-
controversy.
Everybody was saying that Kid Flash in that flashback scene was in no because it was intended to be a younger Barry.
I do think I remember this, and people
I
being
remember
like,
like
"What the
vague
hell?"
talks of that, but did they ever actually go through with it? Or did
I
they
think
like
I-
switch it around later?
I don't know. I think they intended that to be a younger Barry. I think the
No.
How the fuck
creator-
does that work? Because he looks
Not.
older than Dick Grayson. He looks way older than Dick Grayson.
I don't know how that would have worked, but they
It
said
didn't
they
work,
intended for
yeah.
that to be a young. He's not a redhead though. He has brown hair.
I think it was
telling
one
you,
of
dude.
those things where it's like they made that decision, but everyone's like, "Well, that's stupid," so we're going to ignore that decision. Kind of
Okay,
thing.
you want to know? Okay, Justice League War. Here's the cast list: Alan Tudyk, Kal-El Clark Kent, Jason O'Mara, Bruce Wayne Batman, Michelle Monaghan, Wonder Woman, Justin Kirk, Hal Jordan, Christopher Gorham, Barry Allen, The
Okay.
Flash.
All right.
Boom. It's Wally.
Yeah, roasted.
Telling you,
Lance.
it's fucking
You
Wally.
fucker.
I'm
It has
just
to be,
sa-
like,
I'm just saying what the guy who made the movie was saying back then.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
trying. That
was a
literally a huge talking point back then. They kept saying that was Wally, and they kept saying that was Barry, and it was pissing everybody off
Yeah.
because they
it was a
actually
thing.
never delved
I
into
do
it.
remember that.
What's this movie called?
Teen Titans Judas Contract.
I mean, nobody liked that movie anyway because, like,
I
you
liked
show
it.
us that they had a
Yeah,
I
bumblebee.
like it
love
too.
that.
It
Yeah, I
wasn't
like it
bad.
too.
I love both of those.
I didn't care.
2017.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
Well, Lance, you suck.
Damn. Blue Beetle's in that? It's cool.
Yeah.
So where's this Superman going?
F.
I'm
In
I
your
guess I'm
butt,
like-
Jake. In your butt. No, but
Probably.
I said A. Ugh.
This is not one of my favorite
Really?
Superman. I
Christina
really
Ricci in this?
Yep.
I really struggled with this Clark Kent. I thought he was low-key a dick for most of this universe. Up until Death of Superman, where
Death
I
of
thought
Superman,
they
yeah.
really they were like, oh shit, we can't have this terrible, like this kind of douchey Superman. If we're going to kill him off, we have to make him likable, and they
He was
really
a
committed to the like lowest, like I am always I'm not a fan of the Wonder Woman Superman thing that they had going,
No.
and so it's like they were like, oh shit, let's actually make him an actual likable
New
character.
52, yeah.
And so like that point onward, I was a fan, but it's for me personally, it's a C.
Okay. Hey, real quick, fun fact: the fact that I rewatched this the other day, my wife was like, "This version of Clark clearly has a type because they designed Wonder Woman and
Oh, yeah.
Lois to look exactly
yeah.
like each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like he just has a type."
valid. To be fair,
I mean, that's
I get it.
I echo pretty much most of what Darren just said. I wasn't a fan of him up until Death of Superman, and then in like the movies that follow that, you rarely see him, especially in Reign of the Superman, where he's not present for a lot of it, obviously. But
Yeah,
he definitely brought a lot to the role again as a voice.
yeah,
But in the number of movies leading up to Death of Superman, not only was he a dick, he was just kind of like the boring one-note version of Superman that
yeah.
didn't really have a lot of depth to him. So
When people say Superman is boring, this is what I think of.
yeah, like that or Injustice. Yeah, I'll say B because Death of Superman really did make him better, but I won't put him higher than a B.
Okay. Taj.
I'm going D. I didn't care for the Superman at all.
Fair enough.
The only reason I didn't is I don't think it's fair to put him next to a Superman you
Nicolas
saw for like
Cage.
5 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I go either.
put National Treasure in the F with Dean
But he
Cain.
fought a spider,
That's not
Darren.
fair either, though. Like he's not Dean Cain level.
Well, create another thing for Dean Cain and then put him in F and
Yeah,
put
just as
this
Dean
one in
Cain.
D.
I should have just made Dean Cain his own tier.
Yeah, C or D for me for this one. Yeah.
Omega. You probably didn't see it.
Nope, sure didn't.
Phil.
B. I thought he was fine. Jerry O'Connell was better than Alan Tudyk. I'll give that up all day. But I think what I like the most about this version is the fact that in later movies it was Jerry O'Connell as Superman and Rebecca Romijn as Lois Lane. So there was some serious real life synergy of husband
Sure.
wife's acting going on there. That was cool. I also really did like the Death of Superman, Reign of the Supermen adaptation a lot.
Me too.
Because I think that really gets both sides of that story done as well as you could have gotten it, and that knuckle drag out fight between Superman and Doomsday is arguably the best version of that fight in animation. I really love Batman vs Superman, but I think if you're specifically looking for like an adaptation of like the Doomsday versus Superman fight, and Superman Doomsday wasn't your speed, I think Jerry O'Connell during that fight, everything he does, even like the last moments he has with Lois right before he dies, is actually really compelling. But I don't disagree with anything anyone said here because he is very safe as Superman in terms of depiction. But I think that was kind of the point. I mean, the animated universe doesn't really spend too much time with a lot of other characters. It really does kind of cater to Batman a lot because they have, Son of Batman, Bad Blood, and Batman versus Robin, and
Damian
even
Wayne,
like
yeah.
Batman Hush.
Yeah.
Like it's a very Batman centric kind of universe, and even like the Teen Titans. There's two Teen Titans movies. There's Teen Titans Judas Contract, which is kind of derivative of Batman because you have Nightwing at the helm there, and then you've got Justice League versus Teen Titans. So it's kind of like I applaud them for branching out and doing things in the universe, like giving Aquaman his due in Dawn of Atlantis, and giving Wonder Woman her due in Bloodlines, and then also doing Superman, Death of Superman, and then Reign of the Superman. I thought it was amicable, but I also understand like the lacklusterness in the portrayal too. But overall, I give it a B. Jerry O'Connell did more with it than Alan Tudyk ever could have.
So where's that average at?
Yeah, because nobody gives a shit what Draven has to say.
Was that would that be a B?
I think that'll be a C.
Is that okay?
Probably a C. Yeah.
Yeah. That seems fair.
For this, before we wrap it up for Supergirl's Tyler Hoechlin.
I'm about to fight for my life here.
I think he's in B for portrayal. B for portrayal, but D for everything else because they gave this man shit, like legitimate.
Yeah.
And because they couldn't, but everything else, his Clark Kent, him, the bumbling Clark Kent persona, all of that was great when we got to see it. But yeah, I'm gonna say for like I'd say C just as like middle ground because he didn't have a lot. That's why I'm glad they gave him his own show.
You can call me out on bias, and that's okay. He was my Superman the first episode he ever premiered on Supergirl. I fell in love with him instantly, and I think
he was my fan cast.
I think people like look at the bad moments of him and be like, he was terrible. He was terrible. It's like, no, he has still some of my favorite Clark Kent moments and Superman moments of all time still in Supergirl. Like, I love his first appearance. He's like, see, if the bullets didn't work, why try punching?
Why?
I never got that. And like every dynamic he's had with Kara and what they did with him in like Elseworlds was so brilliant. His little speech that he gives to Kara in Crisis is incredible. And just like all around of like his Clark with the rest of the like Justice League, where it's like, yeah, this shouldn't happen every day, right? And it's like, well, kind of, So I think like to me, it's an A. It's not perfect because they couldn't be, because they were holding them back, and like literally
right.
the only thing that I really hated about it is like, yes, the way they did the Supergirl versus Superman fight was a little wonky, but even then, like, I love his willingness to be like, no, you won, you go do this, like, you can handle this. If they just like tweak the writing around just a little bit, he would also be S for me, but he is still A in my opinion.
That's fair.
This one's tough for me because like I always saw a lot of potential from him, but it took a while for him to get out of that Supergirl bubble. But I always thought he was better in the crossover surrounded by those other characters than in Supergirl, because in Supergirl and even in the crossovers to a degree, they would knock him down as much as they could just to make Supergirl look better, and I hated every time they did that.
They had to though. So.
Yeah, no, I know they had to. It doesn't mean I liked it, but I like again, like Darren said, the conversations that they had between him and Kara, I thought they still landed. Even like the brief moments you got between him and like Martian Manhunter, I thought those moments really landed too.
Oliver, yeah.
Him and Oliver, yeah. Like, and you didn't get a lot of interaction between those two, but thought it worked.
When you did, they were great. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I don't know, because this is weird, because I have to just block out Superman and Lois entirely.
Yeah.
I'll say for this one, I won't say S. I'll probably say low A for this one, but he definitely got better overall. The writing was not there for him during that time.
Gosh.
I never saw Supergirl.
Shit.
Oh wait, never mind. Sorry.
I put him in C. I mean, it was only so much they was able to do with him. Unfortunately, DC didn't let them do everything that they could have possibly done with the character on that show. So I'm not penalizing him for that. But for what we got, like, he was okay. Like, that first episode was probably the best he was, though.
He was so good
in Supergirl. Yeah, like if we were going based off that first episode, I would say like A. Like, he was great, but like his other appearances was kind of rough. So In crossovers, he was good too. So I say like
Yeah.
CEB maybe. Like
I'll end up with Taj's thoughts. Yeah.
Omega.
Never saw Stargirl. Stargirl, Supergirl. Holy shit! Either way, I didn't see it.
Uh,
I can't really.
Phil.
Same as my other Tyler Hecklin ranking at A. I think he's fine in Supergirl. I don't change my statement. Same deal. A.
Okay.
I just love when he walks up to Tom Welling's Clark. He's chopping the wood. He points to him and goes, "I can do that with one bare hand." For some reason, I just got such a kick out of that line.
I love that scene in it's not it's like not even like in the show, but it's that scene. It's like a deleted scene from Earth Elseworlds when it's Oliver and
Yeah, when they're racing. Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
well, you know, he's like kind of explaining like how he used his powers and like what his father taught him to like, you know, channel his abilities. I was like, this is so good.
Yeah. How did we go the entire length of his time prior to Superman and Lois? Him and John Cryer never shared a scene together.
Because
unfortunate.
because the only time they shared a scene together was in Crisis, and
So-
even
Yeah.
still,
They didn't have any lines together though.
nope.
It was such
But that's because they could not focus on him. That was
Yeah, it was
WB had
so-
such dumb rules back then. So he's going in
Would that be B? I think
B.
Draven. I swear to God.
Well, that is our Superman ranking. I remember though with Tyler, like how people were complaining, like when he let the guy punch him and he moved his head, and he was like, "Why would Superman move? Why would he let a random guy break their hand on his face?" That was always my rebuttal because people on Twitter say stupid shit.
The dumbest of shit.
Why wouldn't he do that? But
The only thing I didn't like was that costume. That's my only thing.
Yeah.
costume. I mean, it was fine when he first appeared in it, but